What do you think of the orange tattoo place they let us into tonight? This is really cool, huh?
This is fucking awesome.
It really is.
For sure.
What a fantastic tattoo parlor, you guys. It's very metal themed in here. I've seen some Anthrax skateboard art in here. I've seen some guitars signed by Metallica guys and Rob Zombie and Kiss and Joe One. A few of you may know this, but Joe One actually has a tattoo on his testicles, which is Lars Ulrich's signature. He was nice enough to show that to us right before we went on air tonight. We appreciate that, Joe. Thank you, buddy.
Well,
you know what I will say as an argument pro 69. I actually learned how to to eat pussy. I learned how to eat pussy through 69 on accident.
Oh, yeah?
You know, my apologies to the first 3 or 4 women I was with when I was super young. I had no idea what I was doing. You're down there, and I'm sure there are other men that agree that have gone through this. You think you do with your tongue what you do with a dick, so you're just kind of going in and out, you know?
No.
When you're young, you don't know no better, and I'm sure the first 3 or 4 girls were like, what the fuck is he doing down there? I mean, should I buy this fucker directions or something?
You should have said something.
Right,
Real
you should have
woman
spoke
said
up.
something.
You should have spoke
They
up.
can handle it.
They're like 15, so.
They can handle it. The guys can handle
I
it.
was 15. Hey, let's
maybe a 15-year-old guy maybe couldn't handle
Let's
it.
throw that fact out there. I was also 15, but you know, I wasn't running around like with a bunch of 15-year-olds like, let's try this 69 thing, man.
15. This was last week.
No. But you know, the first time I did 69 with somebody, I couldn't reach to do what I thought I could do. Right. So I just started kind of looking around the area I could reach.
Right.
And the reaction was amazing, you know. I was like, I think I'm on to Einstein. I think I'm on to something here.
Oh my God. That's fantastic.
It's going to be a good one. We're going to talk, of course, tonight about Satan. And
Personal friend of mine.
Personal friend of all of ours, right? And, you know, it can't all be porn. I'm here to give you dick jokes and metal. That's it. If you came with higher expectations than that, blame yourself. You know?
It's weird to fuck something mechanical like that, isn't it?
I think. But it depends how realistic, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Dude,
it's gotta
think
be
about
real.
what people fuck. Come on. I think so and you think so, yes. But for the average, think about what people fuck. You know, people fuck anything, man. People fuck pies. People fuck everything. I mean, they do. That's not just a joke. They do it.
I know
people
they
fuck
do it.
Animals and dogs.
Weird
and,
shit, yeah.
Yeah, dude, Uncle. I almost put his name out there, but I'm not going to put his name out there. But, sent me a video on Facebook the other day on private message. Dude, I opened it up. And it's not just bestiality. Dude, it's a 20-minute chicken and dog video. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do to this dude to do this to me? I don't want to see that shit. And I don't want to associate it with my Facebook page. You know, I don't want the Facebook algorithm to think I dig that kind of shit, you know? What many of our viewers may not know is I was very involved in the metal scene. I was involved in a lot of bands, and then I had kids, you know. I had kids, and then basically had to disappear, get a stupid real job, and destroy my knees for it, and all that shit, and raise kids, and then now my kids are adults, so immediately right back to the metal thing as much as I can be, right. Which is what led to this show and all that. But in the process of that, a lot has changed over a lifetime. You know, back then when I wrote my lyrics when I was 19, 18, I thought I was serious. I was a fucking artist, man. You know.
Oh.
I was fucking, you know.
I see.
This shit is real.
Right,
you know.
right.
I'm trying to touch your heartstrings with my words.
Oh.
Yeah, you were digging deep.
Yeah, I want to get in your guts with this shit. You know, my words
now digging
were
deep
my
means
penis.
something completely
totally
different.
now. Yeah, totally different now. Now there's a tongue-in-cheek joke behind every third fucking word I say, whether it's lyrical or not. You know, so. But it is what it is. Things change as you get old, ugly, and fat, and stupid. And
Thrash fucked hardcore in Quebec City, and the baby was get the shot.
That's what he wrote for us to say.
you know, there's the big festivals that tend to do well. But really, outside of that, your local bar on a Friday night and fucking, you know, a third-tier metal band, for lack of a better description, is playing, you're not filling the place out, and you should be, man. You should be.
Weed money, ticket.
Right.
Weed money,
exactly.
ticket.
Exactly.
I dig it, you know, but get out there and see a show every now and then.
Weed, man. Yeah, I understand. I understand.
You know, it's a factual thing, but seriously, get out there and support.
Support a band.
You'll love it.
Hey, if you can't make it to the show,
open up a whole new world.
Go
for
buy
you.
a couple T-shirts, man. Buy a T-shirt for you and a buddy. You know, buy a T-shirt for you and your woman.
We'll get a couple. Scully, can we get some ice waters?
Yeah,
we get some ice waters over here.
Because I'm not sure if you're aware of this, you guys, but NASA just shot jism into space. The Earth just blew a load into space. And I love you guys for hanging out with us. And I love Miss Layla for joining us. Speak of the devil. Can you squeeze in behind me while I run my mouth, Miss Layla?
I can, yes, sir.
Look, appropriately dressed for our nightmare episode and everything. I do want to give a shout out also, well, a couple shout outs to you, Miss Layla. One, it was Layla's idea to do the theme of Nightmares Tonight, which I appreciate. It's
Because I have a
awesome.
lot of fucking nightmares. That's why.
Right. Don't leave me hanging live on air.
Yes.
An act of senseless violence took away one of our pillars, especially in the local scene, and much more than that. I mean, I've noticed on Facebook the lives, and I'm talking about Jim Forrester, who was a pioneer member of, who's in Foghound, who was in Serpents of Secrecy, who's just a fucking awesome guy, man, who we've talked to behind the scenes and stuff, and, great fucking guy, man, and somebody who loved the metal and loved the scene and was always going to bat for your band and that band and the scene and the progression of the scene, and and it's gone now, and I can't understand it. I can't get my head around it. I never will understand it.
It has been a catalyst because there has to come a point where good people that do want to see change happen, and they have tried to do it in small marks alone, have now said, no, fuck this, we need to get together. Like, this has to be big.
And that's when I pulled the blender out of her ass. Welcome back to Metal-O-Mania. I'm the fucking Crip, and this is my main man, Bongwood. How you doing, Bongwood? Hey, man, I'm glad you can make it tonight, brother. We're playing some fucking thrash, and we're gonna play some more thrash. Do you like thrash?
I like thrash.
Yeah,
I
my
like
fucking
hardcore.
knee hurts tonight. I don't understand why, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna trudge through this like we always do. Metal-O-Mania.
I like hardcore in Star Wars.
Oh man, that's good, man. I like that stuff too. But hey, Scully, come here and sit on my lap.
We're going to do a drama. Well, Dave, I got you. You're going to direct for us, right? It's going to be in the vein of like a Law and Order show. It's going to be Scully and I. Scully and the Fat Man is what we're going to call it. But what we're going to do, instead of dun-dun, like dun-dun, the sound, it's going to be gong-gong, is going to be our sound
Lord.
for our opening of our show. But, I got to, listen. We thought this out last week, you guys, and I got a lot of
Says
feedback
we.
from our
I
listeners.
I don't think I'm a part of this.
No.
I'm not claiming to be a part of this.
No,
at
not
least.
you. Me and some of our listeners
Oh.
talked it out this week.
Oh, okay.
Behind your back, actually.
Oh.
So we're going to do an entire first season of Scully and the Fat Man, right?
Okay.
And we're going to have a serial killer guy, but of course, every scene, he leaves jizz on it. The whole scene is just covered in jizz. That's going to be his trademark.
How does that last more than one episode?
DNA. Oh, well,
Right.
his jizz isn't on record. We don't have any record of his jizz.
Oh.
It's some kind of unheard of alien jizz. And we're gonna go through an entire season where he's just fucking raping and killing and murdering and whatever the fuck else. But leaving jizz all over the scene. And then finally, check it out. Here's the last scene of the last episode of season
Well, you
1.
can't tell that part. People are going to tune in.
Only our people tuning into our show now get to know this.
Oh, okay.
It's all right. It'll still be worth it when we air it. But Scully looks up at the camera. I'm over in the corner eating donuts, of course.
I'm afraid.
And Scully looks up at the camera, and she looks in the whole scene again. It's covered in jizz everywhere, and she goes, "It was the Crypt the whole fucking time."
Oh my god.
Scully?
She's my partner.
The angel from my nightmare.
We've built this show one fan at a time, let me tell you.
That's what it takes, though.
Right,
it's
that's
like
right.
the telephone game.
That's right. Well, it is funny because in the beginning it was like week by week, like we were inching along. But I will say the last month or two or 3 or 4.
It's getting better.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
It's a little nerve-wracking, actually, because I'm fucking ugly. I don't know what you guys are thinking watching me. Oh, never mind. I look to my right, I
You
look to
keep
my
getting
left.
good guests.
Your voice is soothing.
I'm no dummy. Oh. This is the Crib coming at you live from Metal-O-Mania.